Hmm. So Patrick Beverly has been brought up on charges. Hmm. They got to him quick, didn't it? You can't speak on Clay and Bigfoot. I mean Megan without getting spanked. See, the higher you go, the less power you have. What's the use to having all that money and you have no power? You understand what I'm saying? Freedom of speech, but he has none. Trolling. Now he has charges. We got to get out of the matrix, y'all. We got to get out. Get out. Get out of the matrix. Get out. We got to get out of the matrix. This man has no freedom of speech. They immediately spanked him for running his mouth, for thinking that he can have freedom of speech to say something about you know who. You see how that works? You see how that works? Now he got charges. Is that coincidental? No, of course not. He ran his mouth about somebody that they want to push in your face. You understand? All that money but no power. All that money but no freedom. All because he had an opinion. We got to get out of the matrix. Those of high status have no power, y'all. They have no power. Not all, but some of them. The ones that still have themselves, they say whatever they want to say. But you best to believe they're not invited to no parties either. You understand what I'm telling you? You have no freedom of speech when you're dealing with Satan. And they getting very sloppy with the stories, too. It's so obvious why this man was brought up on charges that fast. They got him quick because he opened his mouth. When you're dealing with Satan, you have no power. But when you have the power of the Almighty God in you, you can conquer anything. You understand what I'm telling you? I'm going to keep spitting like the son of Setha, like I'm from Queensbury with that ether, because I just don't want to continue to deal with fake stuff. It's obvious why this man got arrested, why this man got charges now. They're humiliating him for speaking his mind. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happened. He opened his mouth. Patrick Beverly opened his mouth, and they punished him. Leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? All that money and no power. All that money and no freedom. You sure you want to be a star? See? I like my freedom. You understand? Even though they try to take it away with surveillances and different things like that, it's fine. They have a front row seat for the glow up for all of us. But he clearly got punished for speaking his mind. And in this world we live in, you can't do that. You understand? You get blacklisted. You deal with constant harassment. That's what comes with it. But you got to be willing to accept it. You different. A lot of people are just watching you just to watch you in awe. You know what I mean? So we got to get out of the matrix. Those with high status have no power. They answer to a different God. You understand? So y'all got to know and pay attention to what there really is that happened to him. They didn't waste no time letting him know that, hey, you're doing a little bit too much talking, and then you speaking on her. You can't do that. But just pay attention to how she seems like she's destroying the black man. I'm just saying. The Jezebel spirit, man. Let's call it what it is. Get out. Get out of the matrix. Get out. We got to get out. We got to get out, y'all. I want y'all to understand what that was. Patrick Beverly was punished for opening his mouth. The same way a lot of us do. That's not a coincidence, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's right in front of your face. You get to the top or you get successful. Then you become property, which means you have no say-so. A lot of sponsors that they would take from you. I'm telling you, man, this is what they do. A lot of times we got to pray over our channels because the truth is what they want to destroy. That's what they want to destroy. Us truth tellers. Why? Because we have the true spirit of God in us. We don't want to abide by the rules of the matrix. We special. We understand. That right there. It's right there. Y'all gotta know what that was. And they're getting sloppy with it because they coming up with it so fast. The devil ain't hiding no more. They normally would have waited about a month or so and then got him on some fake charges. But they got him immediately. You understand? They watching us all and paying attention to what we say. And that's just what it is, man. Understand, we got to get out of the matrix. Those with high status, they don't have any power. Remember that.